Hi there, welcome to English Lessons with Inlingua Vancouver. My name is Troy, welcome back, nice to see you. So today, I'm excited to teach you a really interesting technique, and it's great for developing fluency. Fluency is so important, so take a look. So I'm going to say it and you say it, okay? I blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, but blah blah blah, because blah blah blah, so blah blah blah. Thank you very much. Try again, together. I blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah, but blah 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 blah, because blah 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 blah, so blah 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 blah. Thank you very much. This is an interesting little fluency exercise, and it's very useful. Why? Because many students say only like short sentences. So let me give you an example. Imagine two students talking. Here's one student and another student. Watch this. I'm going to show you like a so-so speaker, and then I'm going to show you a stronger speaker. Okay? Watch. Hey, tell me about yourself. I like soccer. That's not a great conversation. Watch again. Tell me about yourself. I like soccer. You should be able to develop your speaking. Let's try again using this. Tell me about yourself. I like soccer and I love playing soccer. However, I haven't been playing soccer recently because I've been practicing English, so I'd like to take it up again in the future because it's an important part of my life. See? Way more advanced. Okay, let's try it. Everybody. I like soccer and it's an important part of my life. However, I haven't been playing soccer because I've been busy, so I'd like to take it up again, right? And actually, you can say thank you at the end just to complete it a little bit. I blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, but blah blah blah, because blah blah blah, so blah blah blah. Thank you very much. You know? So that's the kind of fluency that I can give you. Now, I'm going to show you these words one by one. I is easy to talk about. I like pizza and it's great. But it could be any other subject, okay? You need to practice with a lot of subjects, not only I. Look at this. I, my city, driving, working, YouTube. There's a lot of topics here. So, of course, you need to practice talking about yourself, but try a lot of topics. That's how you can expand your fluency. It's really amazing. Okay? So, let's see. Why don't you think about it? Okay? I'm going to show you a topic and just feel what you could say. Now, try this one. My city. Okay? I want you to talk about your city and use these things. Okay? Watch. Like something like this. My city, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. However, blah, 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 because blah, 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 so blah, blah, blah. Try it. Did you think of something? What about driving? Driving, blah, 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 and blah, 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 but blah, 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 because blah, blah, blah. By the way, you can say you know and then say it. You know is really cool. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, let me try. You know, driving is a lot of fun, and many people drive. However, driving can be dangerous because you need to have good global awareness when you're driving, so it's important to have proper training before driving by yourself. See? So, you know. So, I'm going to keep talking about these. You should practice with many subjects, and as a joining word. Now, of course, it's an easy thing, but just because you know about it doesn't mean you can use it. Only one word, you can say a lot of things. I'm going to try it. Driving is fun, and I like driving, and I have a car, and sometimes I drive my car, and I've driven my car to several places, and I'm happy with the car, and in the future I'm planning on driving it more. Now, it's a little strange to say 100 ands, but I just want to show you that it's a very powerful kind of thing. So just because you know these words doesn't really mean that you can use them. You need to practice them more. Okay. So and. Now, look at this. But, however, I put in brackets. Why did I put that in brackets? Well, because you're not going to say but every time. It's very useful, but you're not going to say it every time. You might bridge over like that. Okay? So it's kind of your choice. You should practice both. I like pizza and it's delicious because the flavors are good, so I often eat pizza. I like pizza and it's delicious, however it's not healthy because cheese can be fattening, so I don't recommend eating pizza all the time. See? So use both options. Okay, this is kind of a training. By the way, in fact, however is much stronger, both in speaking and in writing, so basically you should be using however like most of the time. Sometimes you'll say but however is the big one. And also, please remember the comma. You have to write the comma, or it's not very good. A lot of students forget the comma. However, comma, blah, blah, blah. I like pizza. However, comma, blah, blah, blah. Because, blah, blah, blah. Now we have because and so. Because and so are awesome, and maybe they're the best part of this, because it's cause and effect, because and so. In my experience teaching, I've learned that it's a wonderful way to really develop your skills. And in fact, in the future, I'm planning on making another video that's just going to focus only on cause and effect. Okay? Watch. I'd like to go to the Rockies because I've never been there before, so I'd like to go there. So you can connect present perfect and I'd like to. Let's try it together. Okay. I'd like to go to the Rockies because I've never been there. So I'd like to go. See? You can use that with all kinds of grammar. As I said, I'm going to make another video about that. But it's an interesting way to practice grammar. Okay. Also, you can say so, that's why, blah, blah, blah. That's why is very useful. Sometimes only so, sometimes that's why. Okay? So this is a cool little system, and it looks simple, but it's pretty deep. And it's going to help you continue speaking, push your thinking, expand your ideas. Okay? The next thing I want to show you is that you can use this, you should use this with past, present, and future. Can you do this sequence in past? Practice it. Now, present is to. Why? Because there's present continuous, like really now, and there's simple present, which is in general. Okay, I'm going to show you in 1 second. And then there's future. Can you do this with future? Take this, practice with this. It's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to try. Past. I went to a restaurant last night and I ate dinner. However, I didn't like the food because it was cold, so I don't recommend going to that restaurant. Past. Okay, present continuous. I'm teaching something now and I like teaching this. However, there's a lot to do because it's a deep subject, so you need to keep listening. I'm teaching now and we're talking. Now, simple present in general. I play guitar and it's a lot of fun. However, I have other hobbies because many people have a wide range of interests, so I also do other things. That's kind of general. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to try future. I'm going to go to my house after school and I'm going to eat dinner. However, I don't know what I'm going to eat because I haven't really decided yet. So only time will tell what I end up eating when I get home. So when you have free time, practice this, past, present, future, different examples. Maybe you say but, maybe you don't say but, okay? But develop your speaking. Okay. Now, I'd like you to try over there. Okay? I want you to use this with these 5 topics. Okay? So, in your house, say something. It's your turn. Say I. I'm. Good. I'm sure you said something. Now what about this? My city. I'll show you. My city, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Try it. Interesting, right? It's a pretty interesting technique. Okay, what about this? Talk about driving. Say, you know, driving. Try that. You know, driving, da, da, da. Try it. Okay. What about working? Jobs, working. What's your opinion about working? Try it. Working, blah, 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 and blah, 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 however, blah, 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 because, blah, blah, blah. Remember, you can jump or not jump. Okay? Working. Okay? What about YouTube? Everybody's favorite topic. YouTube is great. What kinds of things can you say about YouTube? Try it. You know, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Okay? All right, now let's take a look at my example sentences. I made some examples for these 5. By the way, these 5 we're going to do together now, and these 5 are your homework. So write some examples in the comments below. I'll be happy to read them. It's going to be interesting. So your homework, I want you to talk about robots, extreme weather around the world, learning English, your hobby, you can say gerund, verb ing, snowboarding, da 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 da, skateboarding, da da da, playing piano, da 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 da, and global problems. Try to make some higher level kind of examples. Okay? Let's take a look. Here's my number 1. I. Okay? Just read it. Several times. Okay? Now, I say it and you say it. Ready? I'm watching a video and it's interesting. However, it's new to me because I've never seen it before. So I'm going to have to watch it several times. Okay? Try it yourself. And however, comma. Okay, let's try this one. City. Read it. By the way, you might have to zoom, pinch and zoom. I know the writing is a little small. Read it first. Okay? I say it, you say it. Try it. My city is great, and there are many things to do. However, some areas are dangerous because people try to steal things. So, you need to be careful. Good job. Now, what did I write for driving? Check out driving. Can you read it? I say you say. Ready? Driving is fun, and I like it because I can forget about my worries. So, I often go driving to relax. Okay, time out. You see, in number 3, I skipped it. I just jumped to because. Okay? It's your choice. Sometimes you do that. Okay, number 4, working. However, finished? I'm going to read it. I say, you say. Working is important for making money, and it can be a lot of fun. However, it really depends on your job, because not every job allows you to be creative and help people. So, you need to keep looking until you feel satisfied. Awesome. And one more, it's going to be YouTube. So this is what I wrote about YouTube. Check it out. Ready? YouTube is fantastic, and it's a good way to learn things. However, older generations aren't used to using YouTube because they grew up in a different time. So, it's difficult to persuade them to start using YouTube. Awesome, good job. How's your pronunciation? You have some nice intonation? Okay, so anyways, these are just some examples of exploring different topics and expanding your thinking power and your communication power. Okay, what's next? Let me see. Okay, now I want to teach you some high-level stuff. Look at this. There are higher-level patterns you can substitute to practice. These are some higher-level patterns. Okay, watch. And is here. Well, subjects are here, but and in addition. Furthermore. What's more? Moreover, also. You can see I underline in addition. Why? Because that's the best one, I think. I really recommend it. In writing, it's essential, but also in speaking, it's awesome. Okay, so in addition. Now, but, down here. However, having said that, it's kind of but. Or that being said, or on the other hand, or despite the fact that blah, 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 these are kind of but patterns. Different ways to say but. Okay. And I underlined, however, and having said that. Practice having said that to begin with. Despite the fact that is nice, but despite the fact that you have to go back to the positive thing. I'm watching a video and it's interesting. However, despite the fact that it's interesting, la la la. Okay. Then we have because, due to, the fact that. You see, I underlined it. That's my advice for the best one. Due to the fact that, or given the fact that, because of, or as a result of the fact that. Okay. And so, effect. That's why. So that's why. As a result. So simple. You need a comma. It's just really good English for writing and speaking. Okay? It's these nice joining conjunction patterns. That's why, as a result, consequently, therefore, accordingly. Okay? So now what we should do, the last thing we're going to do, and then I'm going to give you homework. The last thing we're going to do is read these, but substitute these ones. Okay? So, take a look. Follow me. I'm watching a video. In addition, it's interesting. However, having said that, it's new to me due to the fact that I've never seen it before. As a result, I'm going to have to watch it several times. Did you do it? Listen, I'll do it all together, okay? Just listen. I'm watching a video. In addition, it's interesting. However, having said that, it's new to me due to the fact that I've never seen it before. As a result, I'm going to have to watch it several times. See? A little more sophisticated. Now, here's a key point. In a short sentence like this, probably you're just going to say and. You're not going to say in addition. In addition is going to be for like longer ideas, but it's just for practicing. Okay? Number 2. Let's make the changes. I say, you say. My city is great. In addition, there are many things to do. However, having said that, some areas are dangerous due to the fact that people try to steal things. As a result, you need to be careful. Great. Now, maybe you noticed, I'm saying however, and then having said that. You can do that. It kind of helps the other person follow you. You can say only having said that, or if you want, you can say however having said that, or that being said. Okay? 2, 3. Okay, I say, you say. Driving is fun. Furthermore, I like it. Driving is fun, furthermore, I like it. Given the fact that I can forget about my worries. Given the fact that I can forget about my worries. Consequently, I often go driving to relax. Okay? So I'm mixing them a little bit. One more time, just listen. Driving is fun. Furthermore, I like it. That being said, driving is fun. Furthermore, I like it due to the fact that I can forget my worries. Consequently, I often go driving to relax. Okay, let's try this one. I say, you say. Working is important for making money. Moreover, it can be a lot of fun. However, despite the fact that it can be a lot of fun, it really depends on your job. Despite the fact that it can be a lot of fun on your job. Due to the fact that not every job allows you to be creative and help people. As a result, you need to keep looking until you feel satisfied. Okay. Just relax, I'm going to read it one more time. See, I use despite the fact that to talk about the good thing. Okay? One more time. Working is important for making money. What's more, it can be a lot of fun. However, despite the fact that it can be a lot of fun, it really depends on your job, given the fact that not every job allows you to be creative and help people. Accordingly, you need to keep looking until you feel satisfied. Okay? So I'm mixing them around. And last one. YouTube is fantastic. Also, it's a good way to learn things. On the other hand, older generations aren't used to using YouTube, given the fact that they grew up in a different time. Therefore, it's difficult to persuade them to start using YouTube. Okay? So, I recommend working with this, playing with this. You might need to pause it, rewind it. All of these are possible. When you're writing, you might want to mix them up a little bit. Like if you're writing a big essay, you're going to want to mix them up, not only in addition. However, for speaking, my first choice is in addition. However, having said that, maybe despite the fact that, subtract that, that's y, that's a result. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you understand how powerful it is. You know, when I give this to my classes, they start talking and they never stop. Today I gave it to them, I had to stop them, they're just blah, 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 blah. So practice with your friends, teach your friends, show them this video if you want. And finally, I'm going to give you some homework to put in the comments, okay? As I said, use this stuff to talk about this stuff, okay? So 6, 7, 8, you can use the basic ones. And 9 and 10, I'd like you to use the high level ones, okay? So you can practice a little bit the basic ones, and then the high level ones. But I mean, if you use all these topics and all this material, if you practice it several times for a couple weeks or a couple months, you write it, you use it, you're gonna make a big change. In my teaching, this is a central part of my method, okay? So anyways, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new, and thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to reading all your examples in the comments. Take care. See you next time.